Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Fo. Xbox 720 is the gamer tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double triple Madden. Oh Jesus, we are back with our first gameplay, man. So y'all bear with me. This is my first time actually not doing commentary like live. So as you can see, we are on the offensive side of the ball. We're playing with the Atlanta Falcons against the Seahawks. I'm gonna show you with this gameplay primarily the defensive side of the ball in the 3-3-5 odd scheme that we came up with a couple days ago. But we do got a little bit of offense. You saw me subbing in Julio to the outside left because he's going to be my primary target, and Sanu to like the inside of the bunch. Those are my two favorite targets when I'm playing bunch TE. So first down, you see me going with the run right there, just trying to fill out my opponent. We don't know if he has some kind of crazy blitz. I saw he was running cover 3 buzz, so I automatically want to test him with PA all cross to see how he's going to react to it and if this is going to be something that I can run all game. That's kind of how I go with like my bunch TE, bro. I like to go to PA all cross early because it's like really my favorite play. And as you can see, he played the middle of the field playing the slot receiver, and I was able to get that off. We're going to go to curl flat corner, and I'm going to be able to just get that all game, bro. So we hit Sanu with it. As you can see, that's cover 2 that he was playing. So if you didn't see the scheme, go back and watch it. That curl flat corner will work against everything that isn't a hard flat. So now, like on inches, especially when I got second in inches, I like to like pass the ball because you throwing people off. You see him drop down because he's trying to like play the run. You feel like I'm gonna run the ball. And with that play, you're able to get the blocking you need. There's no real nanos in the game this year, so it's real easy. When I get like 20 yards in, I'm always either running single back, tight slots, deep post, or I'm going to take a shot with PA all cross because I can probably end up with a touchdown. As you can see, I thought I had the TD, but I'm right on the 1 yard line. So we're going to try to get this punched in, and then we'll go to the defensive side of the ball. I didn't show you everything that I did because, like I said, we want to focus on the defensive side of the ball. This 3-3-5 odd reminds me of Madden 16, bro, with as much pressure as I can generate with it. I played sample size maybe like 8 or 9 games using it, and yo, it's been real dope, bro. You want to get your best block shedding linebacker to the right side screen linebacker, the left outside linebacker, and your best 2 zone linebackers in the middle, and just a fast cornerback is what you're going to need. As you can see, you'll see exactly what not to do. You see that linebacker creep up. Sometimes he'll auto creep up. Blitz won't work when that happens. And just like that first play, I get bombed on. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You take the good with the bad, and then we shake back. I like to mix it up, but for the video purpose, I wanted to make sure I ran it every time. As you can see, he comes in screaming. We got the blitz set up properly that time. The linebacker comes in screaming on a play action, and you'll see throughout this game, I'm able to just get pressure on him with this blitz. So runs the football. That's another thing, bro. To the inside run and the outside left runs, they get locked in this defense. And that's something that'll happen a lot. Once you start applying the pressure to your opponent, you'll notice that he'll start blocking the running back, like I said in the tip video, and you'll be able to drop back over the middle of the field and make plays happen. So now we're back on the offensive side of the ball. I've been driving a little bit. Like I said, we want to focus on defense, so I'm only show you a couple of clips. I just wanted to show you this because this is definitely something you want to mix into your bunch TE. After you dot them up so many times, bro, that halfback draw is going to be money, man. Trust me. Definitely put it in your arsenal. If you don't have it, make sure you run it. You see me going to ace overload here in the red zone. I like to do it whenever I'm 5 yards in at least one time. Sometimes I forget, but most times you want to go ahead and try to run it simply because you can catch your opponent off guard and you'll most likely score a touchdown. As you can see me running in with Tevin Coleman. So now we'll get back on defense again. I'll show you that entire possession on defense because we're focusing on that right now. And this was a better possession for him. And that's why I say you can't spam any blitz this year because people will start to adjust. You see him go heavy set this time. And as you can see, I'm just playing the deep ball because, like, at this point, you see the pressure comes in. He runs a heavy set, play action heavy set, and I'm still able to get the pressure in. Whenever I'm running a zone version, I like to keep my deep blues because what ends up happening with most people I play against, you know, I had a curl flat out. I'm trying to play the middle of the field myself, and they just don't have time to read. This is something that gets in really quickly, so most people just start bombing me. Honestly, to tell you the truth, that's kind of the only thing that they feel like they can do is just bomb me. So he goes with the run right here. Like I said, this is good to the left. My safety took a bad angle, but that's not going to always happen. About 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be able to shut down the left outside run. That was a good run by him. So now I think we went, what, 3rd and 7? He makes a good adjustment here. I switched to the man version. I should have stayed in zone. I had been running the zone version. If I would have ran the zone version, I would have stopped this play. But he goes with the play action. I still get to the quarterback to hit him, but because I'm playing the man version, he dots me with that outpost, you know what I mean? And that's gonna happen, bro. You're gonna give up some. You ain't gonna shut people down every single fucking play, you know what I mean? So I go to the zone version now. And with the zone version, if I would have been playing man, I would have shut this down because my safety would have came up in the box, but he didn't. So good run. So now he's piecing together a drive. But I want to, instead of switching, I want to make sure I get the footage. So I'm steady going to the same thing. And now I'm playing over the middle of the field. He makes another mistake, bro. And like I said, you can take away the middle of the field. So because you are playing the middle of the field, they're going to really start probably either playing the flats real heavy or they're going to just start bombing you. Those are the two things that seem to be open in the zone version. And the bombs aren't really open. It's just, you know what I mean, you get the one-on-one. So we're back on defense here after the half. I'm up 17-0. And this is, I think, the final defensive possession that I'm going to get against them, which it was a really good defensive possession. You know what I mean? For me, I made some mistakes once again, but that's part of it, man. Good with the bad, bro. So, like I said, we're able to shut down that outside run and the inside run with this defense as well. They playing the man version. As you can see, I come in screaming, bro. You just don't have time. You gotta try to throw hot with this blitz. And it's really glitchy. I switched to what? Oh, I went to the man version again instead of playing his own. Look, DTA gap blitz, and you'll get that. I found that I was getting DT B gap without it stopping with nano protection, which was crazy, bro. Not just in this game, but in my sample size is what I meant. So here, I'm just being cocky at this point. I don't even look at the fact that he blocks 8 people. But you can block 8 people and pick this up. But you want to make sure you rush in yourself. All I had to do was play cover 4, a 2-man under. But like I said, I was getting footage for the video. Like I said, inside runs, outside runs, all of that shit shut down. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
So now we got to what, 2nd and 10. He feeling the pressure, and that's what happens, bro. Like, you put so much pressure on your opponent to where they start kind of abandoning whatever their offense is, and they just start doing like shit because you're speeding up their internal clock. You know what I mean? And that was, and you'll get turnovers and shit like that. And I'll take the good with the bad. I'll give up some if I'm gonna get the ball back at some point because I'm pressuring him so much. as you can see right here, I think this is the last time I ran bunch TE. I think I started becoming aware of the fact that I was gonna put some offense in the video. So because of that, I decided to switch it up. Went to single back, tight slots, deep post. If y'all haven't seen that video, go back and look at it. But you'll see right here where I'm able to hit Julio, even with the guy on me, the user on me. And I always like to do this. Make sure you do this. Run, hurry up, and flip it. Because when you do that, they're gonna automatically think you're going back the same. It looks the same, except you're going the other side now. And look, on Richard Sherman. And that's what can happen really easily. Touchdown, G to my opponent. And I just, like I said, I'm gonna drop more gameplays for you, giving you kind of more of a play-by-play, but this was more of a just showing you my defensive possessions and kind of talking through that, telling you what I saw, telling you how I was just basically setting it up. For this guy, I didn't even have to move out the linebacker because he was never slide protecting. I have had to do that with several people I played against. So keep that in mind. This is hell of a blitz, bro. Reminds you of last year blitzing because you can get it in consistently against just about anything. So comment, you know what I mean? If you want to see anything else from me, or if you have anything questions or anything to say, email me. And sub if you're new to the channel, bro. Respect the OGs. Peace.